Good morning, good morning, good morning to you. Good morning, YouTube. Y'all, I'm in a wonderful morning. I'm having a great day. Hey, rock on, love you, sis. Girl, when you gonna come see me? I miss you. You need to come back down and see me. I miss you though, girl. Love you. Hello, Repeater Pan. Welcome in. So, good morning, Ice and Fire. How are you, honey? Ice, I'm going to send you some pictures later when I get off of online. I know, Harley. Isn't it crazy? You finally made it to a Cassie live. What? My Harley. Good morning, Becky G. I love you, my sister. Janie AR. Good morning, honey. Love you as well. Y'all, I'm sorry, but look at all these beautiful women in my chat. I've got Janie, I got Becky G, I got Harley, I got Ice and Faya, I've got Rock On. I've got some beautiful women in here this morning. Love y'all, love y'all. Yeah, Becky, how were the storms over at your place? Harley's asking. Yeah, I got the pictures you sent me yesterday, Ice. They were so cute. I'll send you some pictures today. My daughter graduated yesterday, but like she doesn't want to be put on like YouTube or anything. So there's that. So and tomorrow I'm doing her graduation party slash birthday party because she turned 18 this week and she also graduated. So yeah. But yeah, last night was amazing. It was amazing, you guys. That was my last little one. She's now 18 and a high school graduate and is going to be going to college in the fall, you guys. This is my last little one. Thank God I still have my granddaughter. She'll be 8, but thank God I still got one tiny little one left. But all of my babies are adults now, and I sad. It got wicked here. I got a really cool picture of the sky, though. Everything was orange. Was looking crazy. That does sound crazy, hardly. So I actually went around us. Thank goodness. Yeah, thank God it didn't hit you guys, Becky. Oh, Ice and Fire. I most definitely will. I most definitely will tell her. Um, I most definitely will. I couldn't be more prouder of a mama than I am at this exact time. You know, this week she had two very huge milestones. One was her 18th birthday, and another one was high school graduation. I couldn't be prouder. She's an amazing woman. She's turning into an amazing adult, and I just love her so much. But she'll always be my baby cakes. Good morning, my Michelle. Good morning, girl. Love you, sis. Hope you doing good today. Harley, I'll check that out after I get off of my live. Thank you. Thank you, Rock On. I will let her know that you said happy birthday and graduation. I will definitely tell her that. But it was like bittersweet. I was so excited to see her graduate. I've been waiting for this day ever since she was born. But it also crushed me that in the same week she turned 18, she graduated. It's like she was my last little buggy wuggy, and now she's an adult and a high school graduate, but she'll always be my baby cakes. But yeah, I was super proud. I still am proud. Graduation was amazing. Um, they do a thing where they give you an app that you can log into. So Becky G and my mom were both able to watch my daughter graduate. So My sister Becky G did get to see her youngest niece graduate high school. So did my mom. Good morning, Jen. Hello, you see us. So I'm glad that my sister and my mom got to watch her graduate as well. It was awesome. She had a huge smile on her face the whole time. It was really good to see. So very, very proud. Very proud, mama, you guys. So, Jen, honey, I hope you're doing good. The link is pinned if anyone wants to grab it. I mean, you don't have to if you don't want to, but it's pinned if you want. Becky, Michelle, I gotta go back on replay and watch your guys' stuff because I was up last night because of my daughter's graduation, but I didn't see that y'all went live. Meg, my sister, I haven't seen you in a while. I love you, Meg. My Megatron. That's who Meg is. She is my Megatron. I like to give people nicknames. Meg is now Megatron. I love you, Meg. I hope you're doing good, honey. I really do. It's been a minute since I seen you. Hope you're doing well. Dang, I can't get over of how many beautiful women are in here. Meg, Jen, Janie, Michelle, Becky G, Rock On, Ice and Fire. Like, I've got some of the most beautiful women in the world. Harley. I've got a lot of beautiful women in my chat. I will say that. And no, it's not like I like girls or want to be in a relationship with a girl. I just have respect for women that are amazing women, and all the women in my chat are amazing, beautiful women. Look, another beautiful, amazing woman is Lori. There's my sister, Lori. Love you, honey. I hope you're finally feeling better. I've been worried about you, Lori. Love you, lady. So, so yeah, yesterday was a very big, important day to me. And then during the week, it was my daughter's 18th birthday. And it was my nephew's birthday this week. Actually, my 18-year-old daughter and my nephew share the same exact birthday. They were just born in different years. So, but yeah, Lori, I hope you're feeling better. I'm glad to see you. Thank you for coming in as always. Always love y'all. Like I said, these are some of the best women in YouTube, and I'm thankful to have them all in my chat this morning. Lori, what time are you going live tonight? Drop it in chat. And later, Lori, if you could drop me the link on IG, that way I can be there because I want to see what's going on tonight. Please and thank you, Megan, Lori. Either one of you can send me the link on IG. 7:30. Okay. Thank you, Miss Lori. I'll make sure I'm up. I'm always asleep, but I'll make sure I'm up. Oh, sorry, you guys. Sorry. I'll send it as soon as she schedules it. Thank you, Meg. Don't forget. Don't forget about me, Meg. Oh, really? I haven't heard about sin in forever. That's kind of cray cray. So, what's everybody's plans for today? Uh-oh, Meg and Michelle, y'all better watch out. Meg and Michelle, are you out there being troublemakers? Are you out there causing trouble out here in the YouTube streets? If you are, I'm here for the shenanigans. Shenanigans. Okay, have a great weekend, Lori. I'll see you tonight. Love you. I know, Meg, right? Never. You troublemaker? Never. Never, ever, 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 ever. I'm just screwing with you, Meg. You know I love you. I know you're not a troublemaker. Speaking of troublemakers, where is Ghost? Ghost of Shadows, paging Ghost of Shadows. Troublemaker, where are you? Haven't seen you around. Oh, and here's a little message for Harold and the deranged deer. Harold, if you think Becky G and Michelle are mean, you ain't met me yet. And, if you think we're mean, you ain't even seen hot yet, bitch. You ain't even seen hot yet. Trust me. Me, Becky, and Michelle could take you down with just a few words, especially me and Becky. So keep doing your thing out there, Harold. Maybe you should buy some more wigs and get some more filters on your pictures. I mean, those are just suggestions. I mean, we do hear you are the filter queen of YouTube. So there's that. So, Jonathan, good morning. Ghost is still eating crayons. I bet you. I know, Michelle. I'm on Harold's ass for sure now. Like, she want to say people are mean and say mean words. Well, if she thinks Becky's mean, she ain't even seen hot. Like, she don't want to know what it is to really piss off me or to really piss off Becky G. I think it's hilarious what Michelle and fucking Becky G are doing on their lives. Thank you for my rose, Jonathan. Love you, my friend. But yeah, it's like she wants to get mad because my sister and Michelle are reenacting Harold and Bambino, but nobody's allowed to do that on them, but they're allowed to say whatever they want or do a skit or whatever they're or make a cartoon. They're all allowed to do that, but if you get them back in any which way, they want to act like little bitches. Good morning, Sly Boogie. Girl, I've missed you. Hit that panel, Sly. Come on. Come on up here and chitty chat with me, girl. I missed you. Yeah, those two skanks aren't even worth the effort. They're really not, Janie. And I just find it funny how, like, they can say whatever the fuck they want about somebody, but when that person retaliates and says something back, then they're the douchebag, not Harold and Bambino. They don't take any accountability for anything. They're worthless pieces of shit. And no wonder they've both gone through so many husbands and have a grief string. Fuck, if I had to deal with them as a husband, I'd fucking go out and get rid of myself too. Good morning, Deez. How are you, honey? Deez is my friend. Yeah, Jonathan, you are correct. Becky and Michelle do an amazing live of them. I just thought it was funny because I had caught a little thing of Harold boo-hooing that my sister was mean. Shit. You think my sister's mean? You ain't met me, bitch. I'm 10 times meaner. They play the victim card instead of standing on what they say. Exactly, Meg. You are correct. Michelle says, Meg, so true. LOL. Being mean is too easy and just not fun. We are just teasing and making light of a funny shit we see on here. Exactly. Exactly. Dee's always a pleasure to see you. Miss Sly Boogie, my beautiful friend. I love your freaking face hole. So, good morning, Mr. Ed. But yeah, like I said, my link is pinned if anyone wants to come up and chit chat. You don't have to if you don't want to. Just reminding everyone it's there. And I'm reminding everyone to either hit that like button on the way in chat or out of chat. It really helps me and I truly appreciate it. Now, Ice and Fire says Harold thinks it's okay to call people pedos and talk about other women's looks and makes fun of people's weight. But when someone says something to her, then it's mean rules for thee, not for me. Exactly, Ice and Fire. Exactly. Yep. Thank you, Paula. Hey, Chanel. It's my sister Chanel with the beautiful hair. For real, for real. There's Chanel with the beautiful hair. Hey, Harold, if you're watching, get a good look at Chanel's avatar. That's what somebody with really nice hair looks and doesn't have to wear a wig, FYI. Thank you, Paula. Thank you for the congratulations. JM, my best friend. What's up? What's up? What you got going on, JM? You coming to start some trouble over here? Oh, Tina, I don't know. I really don't know. I really do not know. But I will say the pin is linked if anyone wants to come up and chit chat with me. You're more than welcome to. Just saying. Oh, JM did a live yesterday and I missed it. Damn it. I'm sorry, JM. I had so much stuff going on yesterday because my daughter's graduation was yesterday and stuff. So I am so sorry. Did you leave it up, JM? If you did, I'll go watch it on the replay. I'm so sorry. The link is pinned, you dink. Who's a dink, Becky? Did I miss somebody's chat? I'm trying to read the chat. Becky, who are you calling a dink? Please tell me. Well, good morning, lady.
What's up?
Nothing much. What are you doing, you bitch?
Not much, fucking whore.
That's all right. I'd rather be a whore. A whore. For real, what you doing, girl?
Uh, Not much. I got some stuff I got to finish outside this morning, and just kind of chilling out, I guess.
Yeah, I'm just chilling out today. I have to set up everything tomorrow for my daughter's graduation party.
That is
She's
so
doing her
cool.
graduation slash birthday party today with her dad, and then she'll come over here tomorrow to celebrate with me. Yeah, right,
Oh,
Chanel, you whores.
hey Paula, why don't you go eat another crayon, bitch? She'll know what I'm saying.
Yeah, I know. I figured she would know what you're saying.
I'm fighting a stupid
So,
cold, man.
yeah, you're not the only one. I have a couple of friends right now down here that are sick, and I'm like, how the fuck did y'all get the flu? Like, it's not even cold or anything out. It's weird, but
No, it's just the springtime. Everything's starting to grow and all that stuff, and it's bringing out all the allergies.
yeah. The slut hut is open for business, is what Dee says. Love you, Dees. Love you.
So, has she decided what she wants to do? Or is she
My
still just
daughter?
kinda yeah,
Oh no, she already got accepted by the college that she's going to. She's going to college to be a mortician.
that's actually a very good choice, man.
Yeah, I mean, you got to think about it. I mean, the two biggest jobs that will always need workers is hospital work or a funeral home. Like we live in the retirement capital of the fucking world. She's always going to have business. I know that's bad to say it that way, but
No, it's true.
she's always going to have
Keep it low,
a
okay?
bit, a payday. She's not going to have to worry about, oh, it's out of season and I'm slow. No, she'll never have to worry about any of that. Good
Yeah,
morning, Brookie. Good
if
morning,
it's something you can
Chaos.
do, and it's like with having to go through and deal with people like that, I mean, yeah, she chose a good career.
Yeah, she's been wanting to do it. Like when she first started high school, which was hilarious. Like when she first started from middle school to her second year of high school to her sophomore year, she wanted to be a marine biologist. She's very much into sharks. She wanted to deal with sharks. And then just like out of the clear blue, like as soon as she hit a junior, she was like, well, I'm going to use that as my backup
You're right.
and go for to be a mortician. So, but yeah, she's she got really good grades. She got a really high GPA and all of that. So, yeah,
Well, that's
I'm
awesome.
super proud. I couldn't be prouder. Like I said, she turned 18 this week and she graduated this week. And her birthday, when she turned 18, is the same exact day of my nephew's birthday, just different years. But I'm not going to say which day they turned on. I'm not going to give that up. So,
Yeah, I know when I graduated high school, I didn't know shit what I wanted to do really. You know?
well, she's always known what she wanted to do. She's got the mortician. She also did like a backup school for marine biology. And if she couldn't get into that school, she was going to go to an art school. But she got accepted into the college she wanted for the mortician. So I
See,
don't
since Lucas
know, Poke and Smut, where Andrea is. I don't know. I'm not the keeper of Andrea. I wouldn't know. Sorry.
Dee's has a good point.
Harlow
Harlow
with her ex-husbands are definitely giving morticians the business. Yeah, they are. I know, boy. You make a good point there. I'll tell you that right now. So, but yeah, I'm super proud of her. She all grown up now. She was my last little baby left. I mean, all of my kids are still my babies, regardless of how old they are, but it was bittersweet. I was excited for her 18th birthday. I was excited for graduation, but then I was like, she's all grown up.
Oh yeah. Bittersweet. I'm
Chanel
trying to get a
says, she says, I always wanted to work at the morgue. Patients don't talk back to you there. You're right, they don't. Thank you, Sly.
that is true.
Yeah, ain't nobody gonna talk back to you. Now you might have a family member be like, why'd you put so much makeup on them? But hey, you never know. So
Well, I don't I'm trying to get this headset to work for my grandson. There we go. Let's see.
awesome.
Not really, because I
Didn't
can't get
one of
the
your
phone.
grandkids just have a birthday this month, or am I wrong? Am I thinking about somebody else's?
March.
No, then it's not you. I'm thinking about somebody else. I don't want to say their name though, because I don't want to give out like the month their kid was born in or anything. Becky says, just have my niece
Go back out
follow
and pull
around
in.
Harlow. She'll always be in business. Yeah, I know, Becky. I know my daughter needs to just follow Harlow and Bambino and Square, Ruski. Just with those four alone, she'll never run out of fucking business. Just
Ba-
saying.
Bambino is really crazy. She definitely needs to make sure and follow her. I think she's got
Yeah,
more victims than we think.
yeah.
Not
Good
100%.
morning, Jean. Yeah, no.
So did you get to
It's
watch our live last night?
no, that's the kicker. I told Becky this morning when I was talking to her, I'm like, hey, I'm like, y'all did a live last night. You didn't tell me about it. She's like, hold on.
Ooh.
She was like, I'm sorry, I figured you were asleep. I'm like, sis, I was like, you watched her graduation. I was at graduation, like I was still up. I was like, I would have came and watched it because I told her because my sister, like they gave us a link like for people that couldn't be there at the actual graduation. So my mom had the link and so did my sister. So they logged on at 7. My daughter ended up getting on stage at like 8:30, quarter to 9. Well, after that, Becky left, I guess, like stopped watching the graduation.
Right.
Me, I was still there. So yeah, I was up when you guys did that live, but again, I did not get a fucking notification. But if one of you guys had hit me up and said, "Hey, we're doing a live," I would have totally have been there because I was already up due to the graduation. You know, because the graduation didn't start until like they said it was supposed to start at 8. They technically started at like 7:15. So by the time like they started calling kids up on the stage, it was like 8 o'clock, a little past 8, and then was there for the whole graduation. So, but yeah, like I would have watched it. I was up, but I didn't get an alert from you or from her that you guys were even going live. And I went in and unsubscribed you guys and resubscribed because that normally fixes the problem. But I didn't get no alerts that you guys were even doing it last night.
Well,
Otherwise, I would have been there.
it was in a way kind of last minute because we thought we was gonna go live, but with the weather, she really didn't know. So we
Yeah,
kind of
yeah.
waited till toward the very end because she didn't know with the electric and how bad it was gonna be and stuff. So that's cool that you can watch graduations online now.
Yeah. Well, they did that like when my daughter graduated, my oldest daughter. She graduated the year that Rona broke out. So because of that, it was done on a TV, but they weren't allowed to walk. So what it was you went to a certain channel on the TV, like a local regular live TV channel. You went to that channel and then like whatever their senior picture was, they would put their senior picture on the screen with their name, and then like there was like a little thing written out of like what they aspire to do after graduating high school. But so everyone had to watch that online, like there was nobody allowed to be there. And it was a couple of days after graduation. They let 2 people from each kid's family come to get a picture in their cap and gown because, like, you can buy the cap and gown or you can rent it. Well, the year that COVID hit, like, nobody rented them, nobody bought them because nobody was going to see them walk. So, like, they let them come into school one day, gave them the cap and gown, allowed 2 people in with them to get pictures, and then that was it. So, good morning, Joe. Hey, Joe. So, but yeah, this year it was like the whole entire thing. You could watch it on the internet. They even gave you a choice to spend like $20
Hmm.
and they would send you like the CD disc that you could put into your laptop or into the DVD player to keep the whole entire graduation. I didn't pay for that because I was there, and
Right.
my mom and my sister and my brother and my sister-in-law, they all watched it from that website. So there was no reason for me to have to pay $25 to be on a disc when, we all got to see it.
Right.
So, but yeah, they do that now. And then they do offer you, it's like a $20 package. You get the disc and some other shit. But yeah, but my daughter owns her cap and gown. So
Yeah, that sucked for the year with COVID. Actually, it was a year or two. Like a lot of kids
yeah,
got
it
screwed with a
was.
lot of things, like proms and
It
stuff like
was
that.
because I was really upset when my daughter graduated because I was like, man, this is my first kid graduating because my son did not graduate from high school. He did trade school like when he was in high school and then just quit going to regular high school and did a trade school. But so like when our first daughter graduated, we were so pissed off about the COVID thing because it was literally like everybody's like graduation pictures are different, but they issued pictures down here that was like on a long piece of paper and it had like whatever picture they picked from their senior pictures to put on it. Like she thanked her dad, me, her stepmom at the time, for helping her get through school and then like what her aspirations were to be in school. And that was what they showed. So you can even see him walk or anything. So this one, at least Becky and everybody got to see her walk. She was smiling ear to ear. It was the best thing ever. Michelle, Joe Barron says, Michelle, did you hear about tattoo teardrop? He got Botox in his lips. What dude does that? Wild.
Yeah,
Oh man, y'all are too funny. Tattoo really did not do that, did he?
I have no idea. But if you did, it'd be
I
funny
mean,
as shit.
sometimes I have to question. Sometimes I have to question.
Who knows
I
with
don't
him?
think tattoo. I don't think tattoo would do that.
I'm sorry,
So
Berkey. Red Dog
yeah,
didn't want to go back and forth. He was chill, so it wasn't fun anymore. I thought he'd want to go back and forth with me and have a little fun, but
yeah. But see, that's how Red Dog is. Like, if Red Dog does a rant or whatever about somebody, he respects that person more if they come back to tease him than he would if they just sat on somebody's live or on their own live and was like, oh, Red Dog's picking on me. That's why when he came in yesterday into like my live, that's why he had no problem with you or Becky because you guys, whatever he said about y'all laughed it up. You thought it was funny. And that's how Red Dog is. So like I said yesterday, I ain't never had an issue with Red Dog. Like he quit talking to me when he had an issue with my co-host. But as soon as I started doing my shit again on my own, he's always there and I have a lot of respect for him. But yeah, he does have more respect for somebody if he teases them or says something mean that they just tease him right back instead of crying.
yeah,
Hello, Susie
me
Rotten
and Becky were kind
Crotch.
of hoping to get a rant, but it just didn't go that far.
Yeah, no.
I honestly
You
don't
gotta
even really
push
know
Red
him.
Dog pretty far to get a rant. I'm just saying. I love his rants. I love his rants. But yeah, you gotta really get him up in his fees to get a rant from him. So I don't know who this Susie Rotten Crotch is. Does anyone know who that is? Michelle, do you know?
No, I see him in chats. See her,
This
I
is the first
follow
time
him.
I've ever seen that person in a chat. That's why I was asking. Yeah, I like Red Dog's cabin videos too, Ice and Fire. I really do. Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah, they're just a whole bunch of alts. Like, y'all already came in with Susie Rotten Crotch. You had to come back in with Susan Rotten Crotch, Chief Crotch. That's like the dumbest thing I've ever heard. Could you make a longer name? I'll tell you
We had
what,
quite a few
Michelle,
in
some of these.
yeah, we had quite a few in chat last night.
Nice. I bet you y'all did. I'm fucking
I mean,
gonna have to watch it on the replay.
I guess they were trying to troll, but yeah, it really wasn't that good.
Yeah, no, it doesn't surprise me though either.
But yeah, that Susie, she's in Paula's a lot. She or he, I'm not sure, is always pretty chill in the chat. So
Yeah. I wouldn't know. So,
there was a lot of talk
like
about
I said,
chaos
I
last
don't,
night.
yeah, well, like I don't go over there. I don't, have anything to say either way about her. I choose not to talk about her and I choose not to even mention what the name of her shows are. I don't. I find the easiest way to stay out of fucking bullshit is to not even be in it to begin with. So that's where I stand.
So not everybody gets along. That's life.
Yeah. Well, Brookie, it's still up. Becky always leaves her lives up. She never takes them down. So you should be able to watch it today on the replay. I was just really hoping either Harold or the rabbit deer would come in here since I fucking put Harold right up into you know, to the bar of what my live was going to be today.
Yeah, Becky, it was crazy because I didn't even follow it when they were talking about Brookie and Kay. I didn't even follow it because I didn't know what they were talking about. I just let them talk. I was lost on that one.
Funny. That's great. But yeah, I got like all the decorations for my daughter's party tomorrow. But last night was pretty exciting. It was really exciting.
Did you get her a cake? Are you
Um,
making it?
well, I had gotten her a cake back in April because, like, we knew that graduation and her birthday were in the same fucking week. So I had gotten her a cake back in April that we sung happy birthday to her. And then when I asked her what she wanted for this party, she wanted a chocolate cake. Well, when I went to Publix, fucking, they have all these other kinds of cakes, except just a chocolate cake. Like, did not have it. So I got her cupcakes with the colors of her school.
Oh, there we go.
Half of them are vanilla, half of them are chocolate. I got her that. And then I got her some really pretty baby roses. They're like yellow at the bottom and then turn into like a nice burgundy red at the top. I was gonna have um black roses done for her because I had done that for my one daughter when she graduated high school. But I just didn't have a vehicle to go and pick it up, and it would have cost more to have them delivered to my house. So when I went to Publix the other day to pick up some of the stuff I needed for her party, like some of the food, I just bought her flowers there. So,
You know,
'cause-
I've noticed that like when you go to like the bakeries and stuff, a lot of the cakes they have, like the decorated ones, they're all like white cake with like the
yeah,
vanilla
I
frosting.
know. Well,
Hmm.
it also depends on what Publix you go to, too. Like the Publix I went to yesterday is nowhere near my house. Like I don't ever go there. Like the whole store was set up different. Their cakes, they didn't have a lot of cakes. The Publix that's by my house is like a 5-minute drive away from my house. And they have tons of cakes that are already made that were for graduation. There was like marble cake, chocolate cake, half and half. Well, when I went to the other Publix with my friend, I was like, oh, they should have the same shit. Well, they didn't. So that's why I got her cupcakes with the color of her school colors on it. So I did that instead of getting a cake because technically she already had a birthday cake for me anyways. So, but yeah, I was like pissed. I was like, God, they barely have anything like that. Publix had barely any baked goods. It was like the smallest bakery in a Publix I've ever seen in my life because
Hmm.
normally they're really big. So I was mad because if we had went to the one by my house, I would have been able to get a full chocolate cake, you know. Uh, It is what it is.
Cupcakes are just as good though.
Yeah, I got cupcakes, I got ice cream. Um, I got stuff to make a fruit bowl because she likes that. We're doing grilled hamburgers and hot dogs and all that.
Well, we had barbecue yesterday. My husband
Oh,
grilled.
hold on. I'm sorry, Michelle. Brookie
Go
just
for it.
brought something else, something up. Okay, and I'm not purposely making myself sound like shit like Harold is. Y'all know how it is, how I sing. So here we go. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Brookie Poo. Happy birthday to you. Ooh la la, cha cha cha. Cut the cake and say hi ya. Happy early birthday, girl. You did deserve the whole cha cha cha. Harold was the only one that didn't get the cha cha cha. JM, oh my god, you're so funny, JM. But yes, happy birthday, Brookie, tomorrow. Happy early birthday. I hope my horrible singing made you smile this morning.
Happy early birthday.
Oh, Brookie,
Really,
you're
honey?
welcome. You don't even need to say thank you to that, honey. You really don't.
I wasn't talking to you. Sorry.
Oh no, I know you weren't talking to me.
No, no, no.
Brookie
I was
told me
talking to my
thank you.
husband. I
Uh,
said happy early birthday, and he said thank you. He was being a smartass.
RHEC Creek Squad. Hello. I guess. I don't know why you're laughing that I called her Brookie Poo. And I didn't say poo, by the way. I said boo, Brookie Boo, BOO. It might have sounded like poo, but it was boo. But yes, if I can make anybody smile with that happy birthday, it's only real ones that get that. Harold will never get that. Bambi will never get that.
Becky does an amazing job sounding like Harold when she
She
sings.
does. She does. And you do a really good job of Bambi. Like, it cracks me up. Like, if I was ever going to be on your show and acting like anyone, I would straight up be acting like Square. I got Square down to a science.
Well, it seems like that little group broke up, so that's sad. So sad.
Oh, they broke up with Square again.
It appears that way. It really is, Becky. You do sound like an angel. It's just, I mean, I think Harold is the next Reba McEntire. I'm pretty sure of it.
Sorry, I didn't mean to cough in your guys' ear.
I know I keep muting because I keep having to cough and
Yeah, well, I'm smoking out on some papaya peach concentrate, so
ooh, papaya peach. That sounds good.
it is. It tastes delicious and it's really high up there on the THC level. So, but yeah, it's tasty. But I do a lot of concentrate. I really don't do a lot of flour at all. But yeah, Michelle, I'll send you a picture from her prom. I'll send you pictures of
Oh
the
yeah.
prom.
I need to find my prom pictures.
I'm gonna wait until Sunday to post up some of her graduation pictures. And that's only because like the only place I can really put her like those kind of pictures or prom pictures is just to send it to the person I want to send it to. I don't put those kind of pictures up online. They don't want to be on YouTube. Um,
I don't
you
blame her.
know, even though like I'm friends with them on TikTok, IG, and we follow each other on YouTube, like if they don't want their faces shown on any of those platforms, I'm not going to do it. But they don't mind if I show it to a friend. So if you guys get a picture on IG, that's why. But the graduation pictures, I've got to go through them all and stuff. So I'll probably put those out Sunday when I'm doing her party here. So, but yeah, people behind the scenes will get her prom pictures. I'm not sending any of the graduation pictures out until Sunday. And that's because, like, two of her friends that are supposed to be coming, I've known them ever since, like, they were in middle school with her, so they're supposed to bring their caps and gowns as well. But, like, the pictures I have are personal pictures of graduation. I'll end up putting some out on Sunday, but it will just be to individuals. It won't be up on my regular social medias. Good morning, the truth. Funny how Char, Fatty, Paula, and Mariah sniping when they can't just come here. Oh, wow. I have three different people sniping me the truth. Are you for real? I feel so privileged, you guys. I'm being sniped. Hello. Hello to everybody that's sniping me. Hope you're having a wonderful start to your weekend. I'm having an amazing start to my weekend. I'm bragging on my daughter, and I'm just in a good mood. Oh, they're all together. Ah, got you, Truth. Got you. Well, thank you for sniping me. I appreciate it. I mean, I don't know why you got to snipe. The truth is right. If you got something to say, type it in my chat. I mean, you were just in here a little bit ago talking in my chat. So why can't you talk in my chat now? You had to go and start up a snipe stream? Okay. Whatever. Thank you for letting me know, Truth. But guess what, Truth? The joke's on them. I don't care who snipes me. I don't care. I'm like in such a good mood. Like, I could care less about that dumb shit, quite frankly. I came on here to do a live, brag on my daughter, and have fun talking to the people in my chat. If people want to snipe me, go ahead and snipe me. I don't know why you got to snipe me when you can just type it all in chat or hit the link, but whatever. Michelle, honey, are you still here?
Oh yeah, I was talking to my grandson.
Okay, yeah. Right, Becky? Sniper, no sniping. You are right. The truth fucking whores.
Dr.
Hello,
Stanky
Dr.
Booty.
Stanky.
He was funny as shit last night in chat.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
See, that's the only thing I hate when I go back and watch you guys on the replays. I can't see what was put in chat.
Oh, the chat doesn't show up?
No, the live chat doesn't show up. It only shows up like after the live, what people put, like when they watch the replay. Those are the only messages I can see. You can't see
Oh,
the,
okay.
yeah, you can't see the chat from the live like
Yeah,
that.
you
It don't
fucking
work like
whore.
that. I know, fucking whores. All these fucking whores.
Bunch of
But
cousin
yeah,
fuckers.
I really don't know why anyone really needs to snipe me. I mean, you were just in here chatting with people, so nobody was being rude. I was even nice. I even said hi. So, but okay, if you want to snipe, I guess you want to snipe. I don't know. Exactly, Dr. Shoddy. Well, well, well. Welly, welly, well. So, but yeah, I'm like in such a great mood. I mean, I'm a little sad because that was my last little one, but still. You don't see a snipe? Good. JM would know all about the snipey snipes.
Yeah, I'm not.
Yeah, I don't know who it was that was actually supposed to be sniping me, JM. Let's see, hold on. The truth. Who did you say? Hold on, let's see.
No.
Charbaddy, Pauler, and Mariah. So I don't know. I don't know if any of them are live. I'm not sure what's going on, JM. they don't like people in the chat, so they'll snipe to watch uh, elsewhere. Exactly. Like, yeah, I know they do. But are any of them live? Is somebody really? Oh, it's on Say My Name account. Well, there you go, JM. That's the account that it's on. Do you know that account? Because I don't.
Yeah, I don't even know whose account that is. Like, is it one of
Yeah.
those three people's accounts?
I
I have
guess
no
it's
idea.
got to be because Truth only named those three people, and now he's saying it's on my Say My Name account, which it wouldn't surprise me if that's one of
Okay,
I
Becky
don't
says
even
she sees it. So,
yeah. Wait a minute. Who said I blocked people?
well, I hope Paula's sharing her crayons with Shaw. Go
Yeah,
eat your
she better
crayons,
share.
bitch.
Oh, Becky, you do see the snipe. Okay, so Becky sees the snipe jam. So, yeah. I mean, I don't block anyone. My sister knows that. I have mad support and respect for Becky G. I really do. Truth, thank you for letting me know I'm being sniped, but guess what? I don't really care. I mean, they can snipe, talk over me, want to say or do whatever they want. I don't even care anymore, you guys. I really don't. That's why I don't do lives a lot anymore. Like, I'll do a live if I'm bored and I want to have fun, but other than that, there's no need for me to be live constantly. You know, like 1 or 2 lives a week is good, if
I'm trying
that.
to I'm trying to think who Mariah is. Like, I've probably even said hi to her. I can't keep up with everybody.
I don't know. There's been a lot like that. Like, I don't, the only things I know about Harold is stuff from you and Becky. I've never gone to Harold's channel, nothing like that. I mean, I already know well enough about Bambi, so I didn't need to go there.
Right.
so, so to me, it's like, unless somebody's sniping it, I'm not gonna know about it. So,
Well, I
Jen,
usually just
Becky, Jen wants to know if you can share the link of the channel. So she was
Oh,
Creek
Creeker
Squad for a
Mariah?
while. Now she's just looking for acceptance. Is that who you're
Okay,
talking about? Creeker Mariah? Is that the Mariah you guys are talking about? Because that's the only Mariah I know is Creeker Mariah.
well, when he said she was Creek Squad for a while, that's who I thought about.
Yeah, that's the first thing that popped in my head too, Michelle, was that it had to Truth said yeah, it's Creeker Mariah. Okay,
Oh,
gotcha,
okay.
gotcha. Sorry, y'all. Yeah, that's kind of crazy.
I don't know her, but yeah, I know who I've seen her in chats.
Becky, what channel is sniping? Is it Mariah's? Because if it was Mariah's, I guarantee you that's why like JM and shit couldn't see it because like I don't think she used to be around a lot. Now she's not, so I don't know. She changes her name every time she gets caught. Weird. Oh, okay, gotcha. Harley says I'm back. I just pissed AD off bad. He blocked 3 of my accounts in 20 minutes. Haha. I've never liked AD. I don't go over there for that shit. I'm sorry, I don't.
Yeah, I gotta admit, man, good for you, Harley, because he's like boring. Unless like Seeper's up there or somebody else that makes it interesting, he's really hard to watch.
Yeah. Shout out, shout out to Bambi and Harold. If y'all think you're that badass, you want to hit my link, come and hit that link. Piss them off. She's the only bitch to have a liver transplant and make an Upchurch concert in the same day. I'll make it to an Upchurch concert. Got you. I would know. I haven't talked to Karetha or Mariah in like 3 years. Like when I would see her in chats, like the first year when I was only in chats, I would see her a lot. I haven't seen her in the last couple of years. I know I haven't talked to her in the last 3 years. So I just kind of thought she like went about her business. I didn't even know she was still around, quite frankly.
She had a
I
tick
never
brain
had
this
no
one.
problem with her.
Carol is just so awesome, Dr. Stanky. She really is. Like, just, she's amazing. To have a Dick and a JJ, that's great.
I know. I don't know. That's a good question, Janie. Janie has a question saying, did she leave her kid alone to go to the concert? I don't know. I guess we'll never know, Janie. There's so many unanswered questions.
Janie, I remember that. I remember people saying that about her. I mean, I don't know if that's true or not, but I do remember it going around.
Hey, Mississippi Queen. She put a link in chat, something about at Tits on Fire. What's that about, Mississippi? Because I can't click on these links because it will take me right out of StreamYard. So, you back, Becky G? Awesome, awesome.
And Dr. Stanky, it was just so it was brave of her to wear that bikini. It was so brave. All right, Cassie, I'm gonna go ahead and step down. It's gotten kind of loud in my room, so everybody hang
Alrighty,
up.
that's fine, honey. That's fine, honey.
All right, love ya.
Love you too, honey. Oh, so Tits on Fire is sniping me. Okay. Thank you, Mississippi Queen. Well, Tits on Fire, I hope you're enjoying the show. So, there's that, y'all. At 11 o'clock, I'm going to get off here. I'm going to get my stuff together. I'm going to go up to the pool and lay out. And then when I get back from the pool today, I got to get all of my decorations put up for tomorrow. So it's going to be fun. Oh, honey, Michelle, that's fine. Thank you for coming up like you're dealing with real life stuff. I get it, girl. I get it. You don't ever have to apologize about that. I appreciate you being up on the panel. I really do. And I'm going to get off here at 11, so I'm giving everybody from right now to 11 o'clock. If you have any questions for me, any grievances, any complaints, anything, get it out now because it's going to be a few days before I go live again. And I told y'all at the end of every show that I would be doing this. So if you have an uplifting comment, great. If you have a problem with somebody, you can, air it out. If you've got a grievance, complaint, whatever, now's the time to do it. You guys have until freaking 11 o'clock, and it is 10:53 right now. It is hardly. I was crying so bad yesterday. I was like, my little girl. She's all grown up. So, yeah, I did cry about that, Harley. It's crazy. Because now all of 3 of my children are adults, and it's sad. It's super sad. Oh, thank you, The Truth. I hope they do a good job cutting your hair. Thank you for coming here. and spending your morning with me. Thank you for letting me know about this night. And you have a wonderful weekend, sir. Love you, the truth. Love you, love you. So, anyone else want to grab the panel? It's 10:54. Yes, Janie. 100% yes. You are right. Oh, okay, cool, truth. Cool, cool. Oh, Jen, you have a grievance? Turn the camera on. It's just you and me back here. Okay. Well, what in the hell are you doing, lady?
Good morning. I just got back into the house. I was listening.
Oh, awesome. I haven't heard
Yeah.
from you in a while. I've been worried. Haven't seen you around either.
Don't worry. Good Lord, I'm just getting it in, But, I'm just here to run a little truth troll right quick.
Oh, okay.
I'm not here for nothing, Cass. Come on, man.
Well, we all know that. I mean, you don't just show up to show up, so.
All right. Well, the truth is telling lies again. And I see what's happening is, I guess they're trying to blame that extra sniper on being, what'd they say, Creeker Mariah?
Yeah.
It's not Creeker Mariah. I just want to let you know so you don't get mad at Creeker Mariah.
Oh, no. I mean, I wouldn't have gotten mad at Creeker Mariah anyways. Like, I don't really, like I said, I don't care who snipes me. I think it's quite funny that people even think I'm snipe worthy.
Well,
But, like, I've never had an issue with Creeker Mariah. I've never had a problem with her ever. Like, I'm still friends with her on IG. Like, I don't have an issue with that chick.
Yeah, well, I guess they're trying to get the masses to believe that Say My Name snipe account is her, and it's not. So I just want to let you know and let the people know it's not. It's either AD or maybe somebody from Gene Team Bird Camp or Paula Camp, Shar Camp.
Yeah, I think it's from one of those camps because I know somebody that used to use that verbiage all the fucking time.
Exactly. So. I mean, if you know, you know, but the truth, they're telling lies. You false truth. I want to know who the fuck's working with AD. That's what
I don't know, girl. I don't watch AD shit. I can't stand that fucker.
Who's in bed with the Boy Scout over here?
Oh, maybe you'll have an answer to this question because I asked some people yesterday in my chat when I did a live and nobody was really sure. And it's not really like that I care all that much. I was just wondering. I heard along the way, I forget whose live it was at, but somebody said some bullshit that, like, not only did Ruski have meningitis, he had, like, walking pneumonia and something else and was, like, hospitalized.
Where's the proof?
Well, that's why I'm asking. I don't watch Ruski stuff. Is that, like, you know the most lore on Ruski, so that's why I'm asking, like, do you even think that happened, or is that just something somebody's saying?
I don't think it happened.
Okay. No. I mean, the meningitis thing I can see because he was sucking face with Bambi.
Right mind would get Ruski in their care and help him survive. No nurse in their right mind.
Yeah. Hello, discombobulated.
Let's see that medical bill, Ruru.
Yeah, right. I mean, that's why I was asking. It was just something I heard, and I was like, if anyone's going to know anything about the Ruski lore, it's going to be Andrea.
As far as I'm concerned, they're still together.
Oh. That would make sense.
How you doing?
I figured she moved on to Square. I totally thought when Grampy died, she was going to let Square and Brownie move in.
No. They'd like to get Square in their camp, though.
She needs to fucking, you know what Bambi needs to do? She needs to find a man with fucking OCD and fucking move him into her house so he'll clean her house and her house will stay fucking clean instead of looking like a goddamn fucking bomb went off in her house.
Look, we all have our moments, But here's my thing. In a house with all them damn kids, I'd be putting their fucking asses to work. There ain't no
Oh,
excuse for
fuck
it.
yeah.
You know, I'd be like, Saturdays ain't nobody doing shit until this place gets cleaned up, you know?
Well,
Like, I mean, the fact that her kids entertained phone call interviews with Jim Terry speaks volumes.
I would never ask one of my kids to come on a live or talk to somebody from YouTube for any which reason.
Yeah.
That's just me, though.
Well, I mean, naturally, like if I've been on a phone call with Sly, her kid's been in the background, her husband, my kids, and it's like, you know, I don't worry about that kind of stuff. But as far as having your kids and your parents answer phone calls from Jim Terry,
Yeah, that's weird.
weird. Jim Terry's an actor, you know.
Yeah.
Did you know that?
I
Did you know
don't
that
really
Bambi
know a
wants
lot
to be an
about him
actor?
either.
Did you know that Bambi in her dreamland wishes to be an actress and she wants to play several roles? That's why her character is very confusing to us. She's trying out for several roles in different places. And say my name, Bambi. Say my name, baby. It's okay. She's afraid to say it. She knows I'll find her elsewhere outside of her gate-kept little channel network she has going with Harlow.
Yeah.
She's trolling you, Harlow.
You're right, Becky. She does like to role play.
I think Bambi's trolling Harlow. I can literally hear Bambi smiling and laughing at some of Harlow's stories. She's laughing right along with us. But then again, why do people like 4 and 6 and Pam LaBar entertain Bambi's lies for months and months and months on end?
Yeah, I know.
You know, well, it's the land of play pretend, but I was just
Role
coming
playing
off
a teen, though, is creepy. Yeah, Brookie, that is creepy.
Don't believe the hype about that snipe. You know what I'm saying? You know who it is.
Andrea Jen said, be careful, Andrea. She'll dox your VIN numbers.
Yeah. I'm waiting for calls for new insurance quotes and warranties. What is she gonna? What do you do with a VIN number? What are you gonna call the FBI and say that they have? Like, I mean, what are you gonna do?
She can type in my VIN numbers because little does she know I freaking swiped VIN numbers off of a different car and put them on mine. So ha 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 ha. No, for real, I didn't do that. I did not do that.
You want to know a funny thing? When the time that I pulled up on Ruski, he was very interested in sneaking around behind my back to get a picture of the license plate on the vehicle. So they have this thing they have this affinity for vehicle information. Maybe it's because they don't have one and they never will.
Yeah.
Maybe like Ruski wanted to take a picture of my license plate, you know, because he might never see one again. Unless he's staring at it face on as it's mowing him down on the highway, like Kita's dad did down there in Florida. Did you know that?
No, I didn't.
4 and 6 didn't tell all the good juicy stuff about how Ruski went down to Florida to stalk Kita, and her dad was like, "You're a crazy fuck, get out of here," and he wouldn't listen, and so he beat his ass. That's why he won't mention his name.
Oh, okay.
She might have got a protective order even. I don't know.
I think everyone needs a protective order from Ruski and from Square.
Well, now I want to know, since we heard from 4 and 6, I want to know she said, that house he was at wasn't my house because it's a different stove. I don't have a stove like that. So I want to know whose house Ruski was at when he said he was at 4 and 6. There might be another player here we don't know about. Anyway, we've kept you past the hour. You said you were ending at 11. It's now 11:03. You better get going.
I know. It's just
we might be
because
interrupting
I'm
some
trying.
network ratings thing. We're probably already in trouble.
Oh, no, it's just because everyone knows I use the free StreamYard and it just reloaded on the 14th. So I try to keep either between a half hour to an hour. That way it lasts all month. That's all that is, Andrea.
That makes sense.
Yeah, I'm
I
just
saw
trying to
Michelle was
stretch
up
my
here.
arm.
Is Michelle more your team or more Paula's team?
Michelle's in chat. You can ask her.
Oh, I didn't see her. Hey, Michelle, or if it came down to brass tacks and Paula and Cassie were hanging on the edge of the cliff and you could only stomp on one pair of knuckles, which one would it be? Whore. Am I allowed to do that like the rest of you guys and joke? Whore.
Yeah, we don't care. You can do it.
I'll do a poll on my community wall if you don't want to do it.
Michelle said teams question mark LOL.
Yes, you heard me, Michelle. Which person would you pick? You can only pick one. Okay, we'll do a different thing. Let's forget the knuckles on the cliff analogy. You're stranded on a desert island, Michelle, and you can only take one. Cassie or Paula. Pick one. Pick one, whore. What's taking you so fucking long over here? Let's go.
Listen, I know me and Michelle are really good friends, and you know Becky's my sister. So it's like I don't care where they go. I don't care if they go on support or any of them really. Like I know how they feel about me, so I don't. You know I ain't got no team, Andrea. You know I'm over here, me, myself, and I.
Listen, Michelle, you're a goddamn adult. I'm asking you if you had to pick one to be on a desert island with, which would it be? If I had to pick between Sly and Cassie, I'd pick Sly.
She said I'll think on that one and get back with you.
Yeah, that's what I thought, whore. You ain't got the fucking balls. Bada bing, bada boomba.
I don't want anyone to have to choose between me and anyone, quite frankly.
Oh, in a drama community, we definitely need to choose. Especially when she's in bed with your snipers. She's in bed with your snipers, Cass. What are you going to do? You're just going to sit there and take it on the chin? Come on. Come on.
Well, it's because, like, I don't know. I don't care. That would be weird if I was upset at her for going other places. Like, I go places that Michelle doesn't quite frankly have respect for a certain creator, and I go there. Like, she doesn't care that I go there. I don't want anyone to have to pick a team, Andrea. I'm like Switzerland.
It's not a team. It's a hypothetical adult MASH question. So if you had to be
all right, well, listen. How about because she won't answer? How about since she won't answer? Right? I'll give an answer. I'll give an answer. If the roles were reversed and you were asking me to choose between Michelle or Paula,
I'm saying now if it's roles reversed, it's Michelle or Becky for you. Pick one.
Oh, Becky, of course, she's my sister.
Okay, there. So now if it was Paula and Michelle, you'd pick Michelle. But we all already know this. What we want to know is who Michelle would pick.
Hey, Drew, what's up? I hope you're behaving.
This is oh my God. Okay. All right, I'm out of here. I'm here for a limited time only. Bada bing, bada boom. See ya.
All right. Bye, Andrea. Yeah, I don't want anyone to have to pick sides at all. I just don't. Michelle, I know you and me are good friends. Like I said, you can go wherever you want. You can talk to whoever else you want. I don't feel some type of way if you're at Paula's or if you're at Birds or wherever you are. You're a grown-ass woman and can go where you want. That doesn't affect my friendship with Michelle in any which way. The same as my sister. She can go to anyone's channel she wants to, talk in anyone's chat, go up on anyone's panel. And I don't care. She is my blood sister. She loves me. I love her. And so, like, I don't have a problem where she goes. It's not like, it's like, oh, Becky, you're saying hi to so-and-so. How could you do that when I don't like that person? Like, that's not what adults do. So I don't want anyone to feel like they have to pick a side. Like, Andrea, I appreciate you coming up. You're always hilarious when you come up. You know, you didn't have to leave when you left. But, you know, like, I don't ask people to choose sides. I don't ask them to pick, like, oh, if it was, this person and this person, who would you take? Of course, if you're asking me between my sister and Michelle, of course I'm going to say Becky because she's my blood sister. But in all reality, the real and true answer to that question is I choose both. If I have two hands, if they're both hanging off of a cliff, will I have one hand apiece to pull each of them up with? So my answer would be both, quite frankly. But Andrea, you were a good time. I always like it when you're up here. So, and Drew, I hope you're behaving yourself, you little troublemaker, you. Becky says Andrea is funny after she takes her mental meds and smokes a bowl. True, 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 true. But hey, a lot of us need that to get going in the morning. So what the fuck? It is what it is. I say the more the merrier. Yeah, like I always have fun with Andrea on a panel and stuff. So, but yeah, I don't, Michelle. I didn't want you to feel like you had to answer any question if it was a goofy question. That's why I said, like I don't want anyone to have to try to pick and choose. I don't do that to people. I never would, and I definitely would never put them on the spot. So I do apologize for that, Michelle, that you were kind of put on the spot over something that neither one of us really care about. I know, Michelle, I love you. Y'all, it is hotter than Satan's balls out. It's only, oh, it's 11:11. Haha, Brookie, I beat you to the 11:11. Cha-cha. It's 11:11, and I beat Brookie to 11:11. Oh, I finally beat you, Brookie, on that damn 11:11. You're normally the first one that's like, bam, 11:11. Haha, I got you this time, girl. I was watching the thing last night, you guys, on Instagram, and it was the color underwear you have on, and the last thing you ate is your stripper name. And then it says type in the chat like what your stripper name would be. Well, at the time, I had just gotten back from the store, so I was eating a cupcake, but my underwear were pink. So I guess my stripper name would be Pink Cupcake. Just saying, I thought it was funny. I thought it was hilarious, hilarious. But yeah, you guys, I don't know, like all these big events this week that have happened, and then I have another big event on Monday. So it's just like, I don't know, I'm in such a great mood. I'm so proud of my daughter. I couldn't be prouder. I really couldn't. Becky, I mean, it's just super serious, and I'm really hurt about it. I'll just go cry for a while. Michelle. Oh, you too, Brookie. Have a great rest of your weekend. All right, you guys. I've been on here an hour and 18 minutes. I'm gonna hop off. I've got some stuff I gotta do and all of that. So I love y'all. I'll go live on Monday morning and I'll talk to y'all then. I love y'all. Have an amazing, safe, and fun weekend. And Sly Boogie, I love your face. All everyone else, I love you. Thank you for being in chat. Everyone that came on panel, thank you for being on panel. And if you're in the bushes, thank you for being in the bushes as well. And please hit that like button on the way out. Have an amazing weekend. Love y'all. Bye.